as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. Wereworld Academy came alive with the energy of its young werewolf students. Among them, 3 friends, Gretchen the werefox, Claudine the wolf, and Whitley the werebear, stood out for their courage and loyalty. They were an unlikely trio, but their bond was unbreakable. However, trouble was brewing in the hallowed halls of the academy. A clique of popular and powerful werewolves led by the enigmatic Vidania had been stirring up trouble. Their animosity towards the trio was palpable, and lately their interactions had taken a sinister turn. One evening, as the moon hung high and full, casting a silvery glow over the sprawling campus, the friends found themselves in their secret hideout, beneath the grand staircase in the castle-like main building. "We have to do something," Gretchen said, her tail swishing nervously. "Vidania and her gang are planning something big." "Yeah, I can feel it in my bones," Whitley added, her arms crossed. Her usually confident demeanor was shaken. "I don't like the vibe I'm picking up," Claudine said, her blue hair reflecting the moonlight as she leaned against the cool stone wall. "They won't stop until they've taken over the school." Gretchen nodded, her emerald eyes blazing with determination. "We can't let them win. We have to confront Vidania before it's too late." But how could they possibly go toe-to-toe with the likes of Vidania? She was known for her cunning and ruthlessness, and her 2 loyal lackeys, Sharia and Vanna, were no pushovers either. "We need a plan," Whitley said, her voice steady and strong. "Let's gather our strengths. We know the forest beyond the academy like the back of our paws. We can use it to our advantage." The forest surrounding Wereworld Academy was vast and ancient. Its trees whispered tales of centuries past, and its paths were shrouded in mystery. It was a place where the veil between the human and magical realms was at its thinnest. As dusk descended and shadows lengthened, the friends made their way to their favorite spot, a clearing bathed in the ethereal glow of the moon. This was where they spent most of their free time, where they could shed their human facades and embrace their truer forms. But tonight, the magic of the forest seemed to be absent. An oppressive silence hung in the air, broken only by the rustling of leaves. And then it happened. The ground trembled beneath their feet and a guttural roar echoed through the trees. Vidania burst from the undergrowth, her eyes blazing with power. Behind her, Sharia and Vanna flanked her like loyal guards, their faces set in grim determination. "Surprise," Vidania hissed, her voice dripping with malice. "Thought you could hide forever, huh?" Before the friends could react, Sharia lunged, her lithe form moving with unnatural speed. "Take care of our little friends, Vanna," Vidania commanded, her gaze fixed on Claudine. As Sharia engaged Claudine, Vanna approached Whitley, a wicked grin spreading across her face. "This should be fun," she purred, her fangs glinting in the dim light. But Whitley wasn't one to back down. She met Vanna's gaze defiantly and let out a mighty roar. The clearing became a whirlwind of fur and claws as the battle commenced. But despite their valiant efforts, the friends were outmatched. Sharia proved to be a formidable opponent, her agility and ferocity overwhelming. And Vanna, with her eerie powers, seemed to anticipate their every move. And then there was Vidania, her presence like a dark cloud over the clearing. She watched intently, a cruel smile playing on her lips. "It's over, friends," she finally said, her voice echoing with triumph. "Your powers won't save you now. In fact, I think it's time to take them away." With a wave of her paw, she unleashed a surge of dark magic. "By the power of shadows, I drain your strength, bind your abilities, and leave you as mere mortals." The magic hit home, sapping their powers and leaving them weak and vulnerable.